Hey guys, welcome to Jz.Crotchets. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, because we are going to be learning more and more every day. Today we are going to learn how to make a bikini. Sorry about that. I'm using Seagull. The color is coffee brown. Yeah, this is what my client preferred. She wanted a coffee brown, a bikini in coffee brown. I'm gonna use one of these, a pair of scissors, and a 3.5 millimeter hook. Let's start. We are going to make a slip knot. Sorry. This is how you make a slip knot. And then pull. Alright, there you have it. So we are going to chain 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, chain one more. So to begin, we are going to skip this first stitch and go into the next stitch, right into the next stitch with a single crochet. Okay, this is how we make a single crochet. You go in, pull up a loop, and then pull through 2. You go in, pull up a loop, and then pull through 2. You go in, pull up a loop, and then pull through 2. So we are going to go in each and every stitch with a single crochet. Those are, let me see, 3. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, we're going to chain 1, turn our work, and we're going to go into each and every stitch, each stitch with a single crochet still. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Chain 1, and then turn our work. This is row 3. We are going to still make single crochets all over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, chain 1, turn your work, ruffle, we are still going to make single crochets in each and every stitch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Chain 1, turn our work. Okay. All right. So this is our 5th row. We are still going to make 1 single crochet in each and every stitch. And then in our very last stitch, okay, chain 1, and in our 6th row we make single crochets, 1 single crochet in each and every stitch. Okay, chain 1, 7th row, 1 single crochet into each and every stitch. Very last stitch. So that was our 7th stitch. So in our 8th stitch we are going to now start increasing. We are going to start increasing. Chain 1, turn our work, but we are going to be increasing at the start, only at the start, at the beginning. All right, let's go. So we put 2 single crochets in 1 stitch. Sorry, let's do that again. To increase, we are going to put 2 single crochets, that is 1 and another 1 in the very same stitch. See, those are 2 single crochets, and then continue with 1 single crochet into each stitch until the end. All right, this is our last stitch. Okay, chain 1. Remember, we are only increasing at the beginning. Okay, chain 1, turn our work. All right, so as we are going to increase again, to make an increase again, put 1, 2 into the same stitch. See, those are 2 single crochets in 1 stitch, and then continue with 1 single crochet all through into 1 single crochet into each stitch till the end. Alright, don't forget we only increase at the beginning. Okay, chain 1, turn your work. Okay, we are making an increase. 1, 2, and then we go again with 1 single crochet into each stitch until the end. Sorry. 1. Okay, 1 single crochet into every stitch. And our very last stitch, put 1, chain 1, and then turn our work. Should be having something like this. Okay, we are making an increase again. 1, 2, and then we go back to putting 1 single crochet into every stitch. All right, chain 1, turn your work. We are increasing again. Don't forget we are only increasing at the beginning. 1, and then put another single crochet in the same stitch. So we continue with a single crochet into each stitch. Sorry about that, my yarn is disturbing me. And then in our very last stitch, put 1 stitch, chain, turn our work. Okay, we are increasing again. 1, 2, 3, 1 in each stitch, 1 single crochet. Sorry about that. Oh, I have a terrible cough, sorry. Continue with putting 1 single crochet into each stitch. right, chain one, and then turn your work. We are increasing again, 1, 2 in the same stitch. So we continue with 1 stitch, 1 single crochet into every stitch. And single crochet into every stitch. So we continue increasing at the very first stitch. In the very first stitch, make 2. We put 2 single crochets in the same stitch, and then continue with a single crochet in every stitch. Continue with a single crochet, into every stitch, and in our very last stitch put 1, chain 1, turn our work, okay, continue increasing at the beginning. All right, we are putting a single crochet in each of the rest of the stitches. And in our very last stitch put 1, chain 1, turn our work, okay, we are increasing again, making an increase again. We are putting 2, remember, and continue with 1 single crochet. Okay, very last stitch, put 1, chain 1, okay, chain 1 and turn your work. This is how it looks like. See, our bikini, our knicker is starting to form. Yeah, so we are making an increase again, putting 2 at the very beginning, and then continue with 1 in each and every single stitch. Okay, chain 1, turn our work, increasing at the beginning, putting 2, and then 1 1 single crochet in each and every stitch. Putting 1 1 single crochet in the remaining stitches. Our very last stitch, put 1, chain 1, turn our work, we are increasing again, then putting 1 single crochet in the remaining stitches. Okay, turn our work. So you continue doing this. Continue making increases only at the beginning until you have so you are going to continue increasing, but only in the first stitch. At the beginning you're going to only be increasing at the beginning. Continue doing it until you have 43 rows. So far we have let me see, 1 3 sorry, 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 14, 16, 18, and then 20. So I'll meet you back when you have 43 rows. So guys, I've been increasing I've made 42 rows, and this is how my work looks. So now from this point here, we are going to decrease to bring out the other beautiful design. So guys, after chaining 1, this time round we are going to start decreasing, and this time round we are going to make changes. We are going to be decreasing on both sides, at the beginning and at the end. Yeah, so let's get into it. So we are going to skip this first stitch and go into the next stitch and make a single crochet. Yeah, and then continue. We've made our first decrease, and then continue with 1 stitch into every stitch. Into every stitch. Continue doing it. I'll meet you at the second last stitch. So guys, after doing our first decrease, on the next row we don't do any decreases, we just do single crochet in every stitch. Okay, single crochet, 1 single crochet into every stitch until you get at the end. So we have 2 stitches remaining, and we'll go ahead and put single crochet in every stitch, yarn over, turn your work. Then in the next row we are going to decrease. So we are going to be making a row of decrease and a row of no decrease, a row of decrease and a row of no decrease. So we are from a row of no decrease, so we are going to be decreasing on our next row. And remember, we are going to skip, to make a decrease, we're going to skip this first stitch and go in the next stitch with a single crochet, and then 1 single crochet into every stitch until we are remaining with 2 stitches at the end. And here we are remaining with 2 stitches. We are supposed to decrease, so we are going to go in, pull up a loop, go in the next stitch, pull up a loop, and then yarn over, then pull through all 3, chain 1, and then turn our work. So next we are going into a row of no decrease at all. We are going to go in to each and every stitch with a single crochet without decreasing. do that, and I'll meet you at the end. So remaining with one stitch, with a single crochet, chain one, turn your work, and then in the next row, on the next row, we are decreasing, we are making a decrease. Yeah, so we are skipping the first stitch, going to the next stitch with a single crochet, and in the next stitch with a single crochet. Do this until you are remaining with 2 stitches at the end. We are back here again with the last 2 stitches where you have to make a decrease. So we'll go in, pull up a loop, go in and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through, chain one, and then turn our work. So we are going on the next row of no decreases at all. So we will go in with 1 single crochet in each of the stitches. So we have been at the row of no decrease, so we are going to be making a decrease on the next row. So we are skipping the first stitch, going to the next stitch with a single crochet and 1 single crochet into each of the stitches until you are left with 2 stitches at the end of the row. So we are back here and we are making a decrease, going this one, pull up a loop, and then go in the last, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all of them, and then chain one. Okay, next is the row of no decrease. Okay, we are making 1 single crochet into each of the stitches until the very end. And so we have 1 stitch remaining, going with a single crochet, chain 1, turn our work. We are going to make an increase, the very last decrease, the very last decrease. We are skipping 1 stitch, going to the next stitch with a single crochet, then 1 single crochet into each stitch until you have 2 stitches remaining. Okay, we have 2 stitches remaining, going to pull up a loop, next one, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all, chain 1, turn your work. So now on the next stitch, on the next row we are going to still make a decrease. It will be our last row. Yeah, so we are going to skip one, going to the next stitch, in the next stitch with a single crochet until you are remaining with 2 stitches at the end. So here we are again. Now we are going to make a last decrease. Going to pull up a loop, going, pull up a loop, and over, pull through all, chain 1, and then we are going to cut iron. Okay, so we are done with our front panel. This is how it looks. Very beautiful. See, it's very beautiful. So we are starting on our back panel. We are starting on our back panel. Okay, go in there. Chain 1, put a single crochet into every stitch. We are going in with a single crochet into every single stitch. Alright, there we have it. Chain 1. Now, with the back panel, we are going to start. We are going to be increasing. Remember, we are only increasing at the beginning. Yeah, we are increasing. We are only increasing at the beginning. Okay, let me first clear this up. Alright, so at the beginning, we are going to make an increase. 1, 2, and our increase is done. So we go in with a single crochet into every stitch. Remember, we are only making an increase at the beginning. Okay. Chain 1, turn our work. Okay. We are increasing on every row. 1, 2, making an increase of 2 stitches in the same stitch at the beginning, only at the beginning. So we go in with single crochet, 1 single crochet until the end. Yeah. Chain 1, turn our work. We have to make an increase again. We are putting 2 stitches, 2 single crochets in 1 stitch, and then continue with 1 single crochet into every stitch. Okay. Alright. Chain 1, turn our work. Sorry about that. We are making an increase at the beginning. That is 2 single crochets at the beginning, and then 2 single crochets in 1 stitch at the beginning, then 1 single crochet into each and every stitch until the end. Yeah, pretty simple. Okay, chain 1, turn your work. Okay, we are still making an increase of 2 single crochets into the very first stitch at the beginning, then 1 single crochet into every single stitch until the end. So we are going to continue doing that. We are going to continue doing that until we have 40 rows. We are going to make 40 rows of 42 rows. 42 rows of increase. Remember, only at the beginning. Only at the beginning. We are making increases only at the beginning of every row. I'll meet you when I have 42 rows. So we are back here. Remember, this is our front panel. Then we went ahead and continued and made our back panel. So we had to make 42 rows from here up to here. So now we are going to get right on the decrease rows to get this. Yeah, so we are going to continue and decrease and make our decreases. Remember, we are decreasing, we are making a decrease row and a non-decrease row, but this time round we are decreasing on both sides, at the beginning and at the end, right? So now we are going to decrease, and we are going to skip this first stitch and go into the next stitch with a single crochet. Yeah, and in the next stitch with a single crochet, the next stitch with a single crochet, until we have 2 stitches left. So here we are, we have 2 stitches left. So we are going to go in, loop a loop, go in the next stitch, loop a loop, yeah, yarn over, pull through 1, and then chain 1. Okay, all right, on the next row we are not doing any decreases. Yeah, we are going to go in with 1 single crochet in each and every stitch until the end. Okay, we are done with the no decrease row. Chain 1, turn your work. Back here we have to make a decrease. Skip this stitch and make a single crochet in the next stitch, and in the next stitch, and in the next stitch, until you are left with 2 stitches at the end. So back here we are going to make our next decrease. Go in, pull up a loop, go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all, then chain 1, turn our work. We are going on a not decrease row. Yeah, we are putting 1 single crochet into each and every stitch until the end. Here again, make a decrease, go in, pull up a loop, go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all, and then chain 1, turn the work, making the no decrease row. Putting 1 single crochet into every stitch until the end. Another row, decrease, skip this stitch, go into the next stitch, put a single crochet, and put 1 single crochet into every stitch until you have 2 stitches left. Alright, I'm making another decrease at the end until pull through, pull up a loop, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all, chain one, done your work. And we go to a no decrease row. Put one single crochet into every stitch. And we are going to a decrease row, skip one, go into the next, put a single crochet, then one single crochet into every stitch until you are left with 2 stitches at the end. Alright, we make our last decrease, pull up a loop, go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all, chain one, and we are still going to make a decrease on our next, actually the very last row. All right, so we skip this, go into the next stitch with a single crochet, yeah, alright, we are making a last decrease, go in, pull up a loop, in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all. Now we are going to make a chain that will work as a string. So you're going to chain, let me see, 80, yeah, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. And then we cut off our yarn. And we are done with our first string. Make a slip knot. Go into this corner where you started your decreases. Come and make 80 chains. so now we are done with our bikini. But now we have to sew in our ends, these little things, so that our bikini looks really perfect. So it's first sew in the ends and then see the end results.